Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Hi,
Can
yeah, Santino.
can you see me all right?
Yeah, all good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you. How about yourself? How's your morning been?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad, thank you.
Good.
The missus is pregnant and she gave me a bit of a scare last night. I think she's due any day now, so but turns out it was just a false alarm.
Oh, well,
Um,
congratulations, mate. Have you got any kids yourself at the minute?
yeah, I do, mate. Yeah, I've got two girls at the moment. Expecting another one on the way.
What, another
So
girl?
yeah, another girl, mate. Yeah,
Mate, congratulations, congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, mate. Obviously, I know we've got about 45, so let's dive in. How can we help?
Yeah, so if I'm honest, mate, I'd like to just kind of be as upfront as I can, and just I feel that's always the thing that works to just kind of get to where I feel like the info that I need is. Um, so I currently work for a company. I'm in sales at the moment, so sales is not new to me.
Yeah.
I'm in sales at the moment, and I've been here for about 4 years. Um, And essentially, what I do at this sales company is it's a partner of the Commonwealth. So we reach out to the Commonwealth countries, um, and we get in touch with their ministers, and we try and sell them a page on the Commonwealth yearbook. So the Commonwealth yearbook is like this very, like, you know, very high-end book that gets shared in like huge royal events and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Um, and in that book, we basically just kind of take a few pages to tell members of the Commonwealth what other nations have been able to achieve. So, for example, there
Niche.
could be, yeah, quite, yeah, but it's actually really interesting. So, for example, there might be a Minister of Justice who's just seized like hundreds of kilos in cocaine, of cocaine or marijuana in Jamaica. And so we'll reach out to that minister and say, hey, would you like to publicize your good work and that huge achievement, which is going to bring a ton of investment into your country by
Okay.
advertising on the book. And then we basically sell like a half page for £5,000 and a full page for about £10,000. So that's
Like a
kind of,
PR company, basically.
yeah, exactly. But obviously, uh, things have gotten tougher over the years, where it used to be
Yeah.
really easy to sell. A lot of these ministers or ministries have had huge budget cuts. So
Okay.
my comms is kind of falling, and it not falling, but it hasn't been increasing year on year. If anything, it's been going down year on year, and
Okay.
obviously it's just I just
It,
feel like, mate, I just want to kind of get into something new that's trending that I know I'm still kind of good at. But at the same time, I've been hearing a lot online about remote sales. And it's like anything, you just kind of think, it's a bit of a scam, it's this, that, and the other. I've
yeah.
done, look at ChatGPT, do a bit of research, find out it's this whole kind of
Billion
legit
dollar industry.
thing. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I mean, what if it could save me the commute? I've got a newborn on the way. What would my life look like if I'm able to kind of work from home? Not have to worry about getting to work, getting back from work, and I get like 2 hours of my day back just by
Wow.
not
Yeah.
commuting. But then, how legit is this? Like, can I earn good money in it? So does that make sense, Antina? That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
at. So I've thought I'd book this call with you to kind of just help me navigate what this looks
Cool.
like.
Well, look, we'll go through like earning potentials and what the remote sales world looks like and all that sort of stuff. I did just have a couple of questions. Your current role, is that employed, salary, commission based? What does that look like?
So yeah, I'm employed. I've got a base, but I also do make commission on, sales as well.
Cool. Okay, what's the base if you don't mind me asking?
So the base is 2,250.
2,250. And on average, how much are you taking home monthly base and commissions?
So when I first started, mate, I was like within the first couple of months, I was hitting like 5K months pretty easy. And then there was some months where I was doing a lot more than that. But throughout this year, I don't think there's been a month where I've kind of gone over 5K. I think there was one month I did 5.2, 5.3, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but ever since probably last year, I've kind of been taking more like between 4.3 to 4.7. There has been a month or two where it's dipped below 4 even.
Is that
But I guess
pre or post tax? Do you know? Post tax.
uh, no, that's pre-tax, and then I get taxed on top of that as well.
Oh wow. Okay, so at the end of the year, you're probably taking on average 3 grand a month, 4 grand a month.
Yes, yeah, basically a bit like that. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, okay. So I suppose it'd be good to kind of understand then, because I know this is a whole new thing to you. What is it that actually interests you about the remote high ticket sales space?
Well, like not to sound too cliche or anything, but like I say, if I get 2 hours of my day back on travel and get to work from home, it's like, okay, the one thing you can't buy is time. You can't buy back your time. So I think that's probably one of the most valuable things. Um, and if I'm honest, mate, I'm just kind of always stuck in the office with a lot of guys that are a lot older than me, and a lot of times they have fallen asleep at their desk, and that brings down the energy. If I'm honest, I'll admit this now. Like I have fallen asleep at the desk just because I've seen someone else fall asleep at the desk, and I'm just about to turn 30, and I'm sat there going, "Fucking mate, I'm in my 20s. How am I falling asleep at a desk? Like what is like? It just don't feel right, Santino. If that makes sense."
You're about to turn 30, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, I suppose if you're looking at like your other colleagues and stuff like that as well, it also shows you like you probably don't want this to be your career forever, and you don't want to end up like people like that, basically. So,
Oh no. Yeah. Exactly. That's definitely one thing I don't want to do, and I've tried to start up like a bit of an e-com business. Like there's a bit of Amazon FBA. I just
they're hard. They're not easy. They're
they're not
very
easy, mate.
technical.
Like they require a lot of time, and there's no way I can do that with working throughout the week. And sometimes, believe it or not, Santino, we also work throughout the night because there's a time zone difference. So depending where they are on the continent, we might actually just kind of, which is, it's not bad. It's not all bad. Like we get together, grab like, energy
Look,
drinks and,
when
and
you've
and
got
have a bit of a
three,
laugh. But
when you've got three
like,
kids, it's not what you want, really, though, is it?
it's not sustainable. No, like it's all well and good doing it as a bit of a one-off, but
Cool. And can I ask, like, what's really pushing the change? Because going from like corporate base, working in the office to remote commission based, because it is 100% commissions, just so you know. Obviously, the commissions
mm,
are higher than what you'd probably get at the minute. What, why the change into that? Because a lot of people they'd be like, oh, I love the stability and safety of a job, which is just over broke, obviously. To going into high ticket sales, which is 100% commissions. Like, why the change into that?
yeah, that does scare me. And I've got a few good questions around how that stuff works because I don't think I'd be willing to just kind of come off my job and just go full commission.
That's fine.
That scares me to,
That's
like
fine.
that's horrific to me. But at the same time, I do see the freedom that comes with it. Like I'm seeing people like travel, and I've got mates like I've got one of my mates who's like become like an appointment setter and stuff like that, and he's earning good money, and he's like telling me I should do it, but I didn't really believe him and that's how this whole thing came about. Um, and I'm seeing these people that are traveling up to Thailand. Not that I can. I've got three
You
kids.
want,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
cool.
three
But
kids,
it's
but
the option to be able to do so.
But how would people just kind of like up and leaving the country, not worried about earning a penny the next day, and like that is so if it could boil it down to one thing, it's probably freedom.
Yeah,
Like,
good.
would is it not for isn't that
Yeah,
what people do this for? So
100%, mate. Like me myself, like I bounce between the UK. My family's originally from Ireland, so I bounce between Ireland. We're building a place out there, and I go back and forth between these two countries and the UAE at the minute as well, because we've got a setup over there now as well. So you're not hold down. I think the good thing is, I know you mentioned like your earnings are pre-tax. So after you get like taxed and all that sort of stuff, the good thing is if you go become a high ticket closer or setter, you go self-employed, which means you control how much tax you pay, obviously legally, but we'll show you all that sort of stuff and all that stuff anyway.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So you've got a lot more freedom. I suppose it'd be good to kind of understand like why why the change now of all times? Why haven't you done it before? Why not maybe hold out another year, 2 years? Like why now of all times?
Like, that's a good question, mate. I think that's probably because, like, I'm not becoming any more free. Like, by each year that goes by, I'm probably just tying myself down more and more and more and more.
So
You know, now with the mortgage, now with this, now with that. Like, I'm only ever going to keep tying myself down. Now, another kid. It's not like I'm becoming more free and having more time to do the things that I want to do.
you're layering on
So,
the responsibilities.
yeah, like if I should have done this, or honestly, I should have done this years ago, probably, if this is like the kind of space to be in, which I'm still not certain it is, but
Well,
I should have
I'll
done
give
this years ago, not now, but what's the thing that they say? The next best time is now. So I think it's just kind of one of those things where it's coming up to the end of the year. I'm about to turn 30. Um, Naturally at these sorts of times, everyone starts to take a minute to just review where they're at, and I think that's me doing that at the moment as well.
But can I quickly ask, is you having like a third kid going to hinder you from taking a leap into a new thing like high ticket sales, or is it
Well,
what's that kind of
if
look like?
anything, mate, it's like if anything, I probably need the security more than ever. But if I sit there and logically think about it, I just feel like, okay, I keep telling myself more security, which now equals more tying down, less freedom. So I don't know, but at the same time, if you kind of sit here on this call and tell me it's all 100% commissions, which does scare me, and it's not easy to earn the sort of income that I'm already earning. Like, let's just put it this way. If I could just get into the remote space and earn what I'm earning now, but
Easy.
at least be home for it, like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. The good thing is about the remote space, mate, is when you first get started, you don't have to go hell for leather and join straight away. A lot of these business owners, like you can be employed on an offer in America, in the UK. You can have two at once if you really wanted to. But a lot of these business
Where
owners,
I can have two jobs at one time.
mate, you can have like four at one time if you really want to. The good thing is
You
you're
see,
the
that's so. Just as a bit of an example, so like one of my this guy I met a little while back. He's a taxi driver, um, and he said, just to kind of put it into perspective, that he takes he works for Uber and then he works for his local private taxi company as well. And whenever Uber's quiet, he basically just goes and swaps out the magnet, like the
yeah,
Uber
yeah, yeah,
magnet
yeah,
on his
yeah, yeah.
car, switches it out for it. So what you're saying is I could literally just, that as a bit of an analogy, I could just do that.
Basically, mate, in the remote ticket space, so you're selling for online coaches. So you've probably seen them, the online gurus selling trading, e-com courses and stuff like that. The minimum price point for these offers is £3,000. Now, the offer owner doesn't want to sit there and sell all of their clients all the time. They want to focus on the fulfillment. So they understand that you, the closer or setter, is the commodity, and there's a huge need for them at the minute, which means they're happy to pay you 10, 15, in some cases, I've seen 17% commissions for you to set appointments or close these deals. Now, the good thing is about the online space, you've got pick of the litter. Your current business, they can only find talent based on your local vicinity. They haven't got a lot of talent. With the online world, you've got all the talent all over the world. So you can employ multiple people at different time zones at different times. Like I've seen offers where you've got probably 10, 15 closers and they're all working probably 4 or 5 hours a day, and they're just switching in and out of their time zones. That's how it works.
Right. Okay.
It's insane. It's great. You've
Okay.
got all the freedom and you've got all the freedom. Like I always say, you're the commodity, you're the thing that they need, basically, which is why you get paid such high commissions. What's your commission structure at the minute? How much do you get paid commissions?
Yeah, but like basically like 10%. But if we do a bit more than this, they kind of increase it for those certain amount of sales. So yeah, but basically the same sort of thing. But like it's not easy for us to say. We have to get through gatekeepers. We have to get through.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, you don't do any of that. Like most of these offers, they do paid advertising, so the leads come to you and book calls on your calendar. If you're a setter, all you have to do is pick them up, triage them, which is basically qualify, fact find them if you're doing over the phone. If you're doing DM setting, you just message them and you set them via message, which you can literally do while you're working. And if you're closing, they're booked onto your calendar already. You don't need to do any of the heavy lifting. It's all done for you.
Right. Okay.
Does that
And
make sense?
they just show up on my calendar.
They just show up on your calendar. You take the call, you follow the framework, you close them, take the payment, and get 10% commissions.
And how does it work? How often do you get paid out? Is it every like is it the moment you close a deal you get paid out, or how does that work?
That depends on the offer. Some offers are weekly, some are bi-weekly, some are monthly. Now, the ones that I see that are monthly, 9 times out of 10, they'll probably just give you an advance for your first month and then roll you into monthly. So it just depends on the offer. I did have one question for you actually, because I know you mentioned that you tried ecom before. Um, one of my questions is like, why go down the route of high ticket sales? Why not try the e-com space? Why not try Amazon FBA? Why not start
No, I
your own
did. I did
business?
try it. I did. That's the whole point. I did try it. You just I didn't get anywhere with it. I probably gave it about 3 months of like side hustle effort,
Yeah,
which is quite a lot of effort, by the way. It's kind of like you do your 9 to 5, come back, and your 5 to 9
yeah,
is like
yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
me. It was more like my 5 to 12.
yeah.
I just oh mate, I couldn't grasp it. I just apparently like basically products that might be popular today won't be popular tomorrow. So then you got to go out and hunt for the next trending product that you can sell. I just like there's some people that are just good at that, and I'm just not.
Yeah, and that is a full-time job in itself. Do you feel like remote sales will be the same, or feel like that'd be different? Is that why you want to go down this route?
Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, I've got this natural skepticism to it where I'm just kind of like, okay, it almost sounds a bit too good to be true. But then the more research I do, it's like, mate, this is legit. Like legit people are doing this. And like yeah, I think I do want to just be involved, mate. I'd much rather do this than do any of that e-com stuff.
That, the one thing I say about remote high ticket sales is, and this is why a lot of people are transitioning to this, then starting their own business and stuff like that, and Amazon FBA. With the likes of Amazon FBA, starting your own business, you have to be the marketing, you have to be the sales, you have to be the fulfillment, you have to find the products and all that sort of stuff. Then when you get paid, you have to make sure all of your team are paid, and then whatever's left, you get. With remote sales, it's very, very different. It's flipped on its head because it's high ticket and because the commissions are so good. You can easily earn. Like I've seen closers. Like there's one guy, Velco, that I helped get into the remote ticket space. He's now done 36,000 euros in commissions. He's getting paid business owner salary for closing high ticket
Yeah,
deals.
how long did that take? Like, over how many months?
So he's been closing for 2 years, but within his first 3 to 6 months, he was doing 10K months. And then we've constantly helped him to get better and better and better to push to 15, 20, 25, 30Ks. You're not going to be
Yeah,
hitting
so
30K a
yeah,
month.
so I guess what is it that you do then? Like, what is it
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
do essentially? It's like because I'm grateful you've kind of sit here and learned about where I am at the moment. You've kind of made me understand a little bit better about the remote space. But what is it that you do? How do you make your money? What do
Cool.
you do?
Yeah, good question. I have got a couple more questions I would like to fire your way quickly, just so I can build a bit more of a picture, just to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
if we
yeah.
can actually help anyway. Um, just so I know, because we help setters and closers, is it a setter role you want to go for, or is it a closer role? Reason I ask is because the roles vary quite differently. So what we basically do when you start, you'll basically have an orientation session with one of our head of onboardings, where it's a little bit of a mastermind session. He'll basically dive more depth into your goals, figure out like your desires, strengths, weaknesses, how much time you commit, to figure out if you want to go for a setter or closer role, basically, because the roles do vary.
Lovely. Right, okay. Um, I mean, I have heard about setter roles, and I know that's like for your die-hard like travel guys and travel geeks, and like they- they're constantly busy, and so they're replying to their DMs and stuff. I, I want to be where the money's at.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. And if that means I need to be a setter, cool, then that's what I'll be. If that means I need to be a closer, I know I can close. It's what I do. And because I've been speaking to a high caliber of people, such as ministers and this, that, and the other, I've
I
just got
think
this
you'd be a
world of
closer.
confidence. So you tell me sort of like where's the money at?
So the thing is with setting, you can dip in and out. Like you can set in the DMs, you can work 2, 3 hours a day and do over the phone setting and stuff like that. Now the earning potential with a setter, you're probably looking worst case 3K a month to 7K a month, best case. When it comes to closers, yes, their calendar's a little bit more rigid. Um, but you're typically looking to earn anywhere from minimum 6K a month to 10, 15, 20, 25K a month. Now, I've seen closers work 5 to 6 hours, taking 4 to 6 calls a day, and hit 10K months basically. But that just means you have to take certain amount of calls, that you have to be open for a certain amount of time with your calendar as a closer. What I would probably recommend for you is probably learn both. Start off as a setter, go in, earn your stripes, start working a little bit on the side so you don't have to give up the day job, earn money on the side, and then once you start to see the earning potential and you get your feet wet, then look to transition to a closer. And to be fair, as a closer, it's probably going to work out better that you understand the setting role first as well. Because when it comes to working with setters, you can manage them a lot easier and you know how to find the best leads as well, basically.
Right, okay. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I guess there's got to be a bit of a transition period. I, I still think that I'd probably like to learn more about closing and just go straight into closer,
Yeah, do that then. Closer.
and do that because I mean I know people are making money off this. Like I've seen it. Like and a couple of my mates have told me about it. So I think it's time I just get stuck in.
Yeah. 100%. I agree. I agree. Question, what sort of like the earning potentials you're looking for? Hit the 5K months
I
initially?
think yeah, like ideally for any sort of salesperson, I think their first sort of target is they're always eyeing up that £10,000 a month target. I'm not saying that's where I need to start at, but if I can, like I say, Santino, if this can replace my existing income, and then I can just build on top of that, I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
yeah, perfect. And not, again, you're not going to hit 15, 20K, 10K commission months in your first month. You're probably going to hit 3, 4 grand in your first month. Second month, push it to 4.5, 5, 6. Third month, and you constantly grow basically. Like it's not one of those things you learn
Yeah,
and you just earn, get rich overnight.
yeah,
It's constant
yeah,
development.
yeah, sure.
Um, but yeah, cool. Okay, are you looking to do it by yourself? Have you got anyone you're looking to do it with, like a partner, or is it? I gather it's
No,
just
no,
yourself.
just yeah, just me, mate. Yeah, just me.
Cool, wicked. And I suppose if we can help get you out the day job, get you remote, replace your income, how soon are you looking to do it?
Oh, I'd get stuck in today if I could. Yeah.
Cool. All right, let me show you something. Uh, just let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see this here?
Yes, yes, I can, mate. Yeah.
Cool. Wicked. So, I'll go to wins. Reason I want to show you this is just to show you in terms of time frames how soon you can basically get into setting and or closing, sorry, and earning your earning, and just like some of the earning potentials as well. So this was a case study that was a win that was posted up today. So time to share some wins. So he was a little bit like you, a little bit scared. I'd be lying if I didn't say taking the leap into high ticket sales wasn't daunting. I joined Closers Academy 2 months ago after quitting his full-time job. He was a quantity surveyor.
Oh yeah, I think they're struggling as well, those surveyors.
Yeah, mate, a boring job as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's after 30 days of being in closers, joining all the calls, obviously asking a million questions. He landed his first role in a fitness offer, which was posted on our job board. He's 17 days into the month. And he's closed 60K in sales, 10% commissions, giving him 6K in commissions with 13 days left of the month. So
he's
he's
gonna
smacked
have a
up.
nice Christmas.
Mate, he's out gonna have a wicked Christmas, hopefully as December as well. So yeah, that's 2 months working with us, and he's already doing 6K. This one here, this is a good one. So David, this one was yesterday as well. So 3 months into his new offer, he's just hit 11K in comms this month so far, which translate to 8K GBP.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 3 months in, he's doing 8K commissions. And this Velcro guy, he sent me this the other day. So this is a screenshot of his current offer, sending him, it was 34K, not 36K in commissions for that month. So yeah, mate, I just wanted to show you that, just to show you like the time frames and the earning potentials that you can look to make.
Right. Yeah, mate, those are some good numbers. Very good
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah. So yeah, I know, mate. Look, obviously, I know I've fired a ton of questions your way. I'm sure you've got a few questions for me. So
Yeah, I mean, I just go kind of sort of go back to my original question, like how can you help me, I guess.
help.
Yeah.
Cool. What I'll do, I'll share my screen again. I'll walk you through what we do, how we help, and all that jazz, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Cool. Can you see this here?
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. So basically, Charlie, what we do, we've got the Closers Academy high ticket consultancy, which is a 30 to 60-day consultancy designed to help you become a fully remote, decentralized high ticket setter or close, in your case, closer. Just for context, we do aim to take 30 people per cohort, which is every 3 months, and our official onboarding for this cohort is tomorrow at 7 p.m., but we can discuss that after. Now, the consultancy, it's broken down into 3 core pillars. So your first pillar is your knowledge.
I'm just writing some of this stuff down, mate. So if I look down, I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Your second pillar is the support, and your third pillar is the network. Now, diving into the first pillar. So the first thing we do, as mentioned before, is your orientation session. So this is basically an onboarding with one of our onboarding specialists, where they'll help you get set up with everything, and also have a bit of a brainstorming session with you to determine if you want to be a closer. But I think we've already done that. So you're just going to be a closer, mate. We've agreed on that. Second step, so once we've done that, we then move into the skill injection. So the goal from this stage is to basically get you fully competent and confident in the skill set of closing. Now, how we do this, we give you a very, very short 8 to 10 hour module that teaches you everything you need to know about closing. That's accompanied with all the scripts, the tools that you need to make it work. Now, I always say with this part, don't overcomplicate this part. It's very easy. As long as you can read a script, you can sell.
Yeah. So just a quick question. So the scripts that you kind of give out, like, and let's say your script is based on like a fitness offer, and I like land a job in, I don't know, something completely different to it. The scripts are obviously different per niche. So how does that work?
Cool. So the only thing that's different in every business when it comes to the remote space, because it's all online education you're selling, the
Right,
only thing that's different is the presentation. Every
right.
business will have their own
Okay.
different presentation. The key
You,
things you need to understand is the fact find, the qualification process, and
basically like a bit of a framework.
basically,
Right, okay, okay.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
questions are all the same. All you have to do is replace high ticket sales with fitness, basically, or high ticket sales with property or mergers and acquisitions, if that makes sense.
Right, okay,
Um,
okay.
um, but you'll get all the frameworks anyway. But yeah, we've got it all covered. But yeah, step two, good question, by the way. Step two, moving into step three. So step three is the role plays. So this is where we take everything you've learned in step two and we put it into practice. And that's with the coaches, myself, other individuals in your cohort to basically help you master those frameworks so they become second nature to you. So when you do land an offer, you can basically get in like David, hit the ground running and start earning your commission straight away. Yeah, then from there we move into step four. So this is where we help you find the right offer. Now, it's important to note that we basically have a Rolodex of over 2,500 offer owners who own successful online businesses who send us anywhere from 15 to 20 job applications or opportunities per week. Now, one of our non-negotiables is that you don't go out looking for these offers yourself, as it just creates more unnecessary work for yourself. We've done that for you. Reason being, you need to understand how to find them, how to vet them, are they a good fit? And it just takes up too much unnecessary time. You want to get in, learn, get in an offer, you want to earn your money, basically. Um, just for context, we have something called the job board where we upload these job offers every day, and you can just log on and apply for a job. Takes less than 5 minutes, and you're done. And then yeah,
Okay,
step five.
that's good.
Yeah, really, really good. It's just about making your life easier for you, quick and efficient.
Mm,
But yeah, step five. So this is where we help you vet the offers you apply for. Now, we have vetted them ourselves. However, every offer is different. It's about getting the right fit for you that aligns with your principles, your schedule, your personality, and it's something that you actually want to sell because you can't sell something you don't actually believe in.
mm.
Now, again, we don't take these interviews for you, but what we will do, we'll do role plays with you before you go on to these interviews to help you get competent when it comes to interviewing. Not we'll give you scripts with questions that offer owners actually ask and the best responses, and we'll also give you the best questions to ask offer owners so that they actually sell themselves to you. Because a lot of people think you need to sell yourself to the business owner when in actual fact you're the commodity. You want them to sell themselves and their offer to you, basically. So we'll give
Right,
you
okay.
all the frameworks for that.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, once you've done that, you've basically landed your offer. Step six, and this is where you land an offer, agree a start date. Um, Obviously, just for context, you should, on average, probably have around 3 to 5 interviews until you land an offer. So as long as you take 3 to 5 interviews, you should get placed, basically.
Right, I see. Okay.
Um, but yeah, that's everything we do. One question I did actually have for you, Charlie. Is it all right to call you Charles?
It's no, it's Charlie's.
Charlie, sorry, yeah, sorry. Yeah, one question I did have for you, Charlie, is say for example, you did come in, you got competent in remote sales, landed an offer. Um, what what happens for you after? Are you looking to stay part-time and earn a little bit of extra cash on the side, or are you looking to go fully remote and hit those 10, 15, 20K months? Like what does that look like for yourself, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. I think I'd just like to get stuck in and probably just see how much money I could probably make in a year.
Cool. Okay, cool. And I suppose a better question is, I suppose it'd be better if I frame it like this. So, a little bit of background about myself. I don't want to get too personal, or without getting too personal. So, the reason I've been in remote high ticket sales for I think 6 years now, but I've been in selling my like 10 years, my whole professional career basically.
Right.
But one of the reasons why I got into remote high ticket sales is basically myself and my partner, we've been together 10 years. Now, about 6 years ago, we moved in together and all that sort of stuff. Now, the last 3 to 4 years, we've been trying for kids. Now, unfortunately, we've been told that we need to go down the IVF route. The
Right.
reason behind that is my missus, she works in the nursery, and I'm not sure if you know much about childcare. It's long
Yeah,
hours,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. My missus
lot.
does the same. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. So yeah, my missus, she'd go to work at
Mm.
like 7 o'clock in the morning, come home at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and then do like paperwork for the kids and stuff like that. And
Mm.
she was working a lot and took on too much stress on her body, and because of that, we basically can't have kids, and we need to go down the IVF route. So one of my goals was to earn enough money to take my missus out of work so I can fund my life and her life, pay her a little bit of something a month, and she can start to be like a stay-at-home wife, and it relieves a lot of pressure from her, basically.
Right.
Which is why decided to go into high ticket sales. Now, fast forward 6 years, we're basically about to have our first kid. She's been out of work for 3 years now. Gone through the whole IVF process and all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, so that's basically my why I wanted to do it. So I suppose posing the question back to you is, it's all good being in remote sales, having a business, earning 10, 15, 20, 30K a month, but what for, if the question makes sense?
Oh, mate, that's such a great question. And yeah, no, thanks for sharing that as well, mate. And wishing you all the best on that. I think, mate, what it is I probably when I do finish work and I come home, it's me and the missus are just not present for the kids. It's like they're growing up and they're getting brought up by other people.
I.e. the school and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's like,
It's not how it should be.
no, it's like out of 24 hours in a day, like they
Mm.
go to sleep at 7:30. Like we probably spend 3 hours with them a day. And in the weekend, we're so tired that we're just like, it's almost bad to say, but you can't even stand them.
Yeah.
Like you just can't stand them on the weekend because you just need to recuperate. But they've got wants and needs and they're shouting and playing and all this kind of stuff. And you just, so, uh, you know, it's, if, if I had to break it down on why I want to do this, it's for my family, you know, have some more time, probably do the same as you, retire my wife if she wants to do that and have more time with the kids.
Yeah.
So that's probably the ultimate thing, mate. Probably very similar to yours. I guess that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day, family.
Yeah, mate, I respect that, and I do appreciate you sharing that. Like I always say, I always say like when people are just in it for the money, they only go so far. But when people actually have like a real motivation behind it, they tend to go the full distance and actually make shit
Yeah.
happen,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, and
Um,
which I'm ready to do.
Wicked. Well, reason I asked that question anyway, because it's like I always say the easy part is coming in, learning the game and landing an offer. But what most people
Mm.
get is after you land an offer, you then need to smash that offer. You then need to hit consistent 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10K and consistently grow and develop basically so you can be the top 1%. Now, for us, it's not come in, learn, and get an offer and you're gone. For us, it's come in, learn, and then how can we help you grow into a better clothes,
Right.
better
Okay.
fit?
I see. Yeah.
So we've got a whole aftercare team that basically comes in and supports you when you've landed the offer to help get that consistency so you
Yeah.
can consistently grow and earn basically. So yeah, to answer
Okay.
your
That's
first
amazing.
question, Charlie, that's what we do start to finish. How does that sound?
Yeah, mate, that sounds all good. I guess what what's it going to cost me? How much does this set me back?
Cool. Good question. So, overall cost for everything end to end is only 9,997, so just under 10K. Now
Right.
we never ask for all of that up front just because we don't feel like it's fair. What we typically do is we ask for 50% upfront and 50% on completion once
Yeah.
I've landed an offer. So chances are you're going to land an offer with one of our partners. So we charge them the additional 5K from the sales that
So
you
basically
generate
like a
for them.
recruitment fee.
Basically.
Right. Okay.
So 5K upfront from yourself, 5K from an offer that we place you in.
Right. Okay.
How does that work for you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not what I was expecting. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But
What the
with
five would
anything, I guess with anything, you just got to just take the time, just have a bit of a think about it, and just reflect on it, mate. So, if you can maybe like just send me a bit of an email, just outlining kind of what we spoke about, and then we'll just take it from there.
yeah, yeah. Just so I can ask, what's a lot, the 10 or the five? Because it's not 10 you pay, it's five. Is it the five?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, five.
Okay, cool. I know you said obviously you need to have a think about it, just so I can best help them. That's absolutely fine. Can I just ask, when you do go off and have a think about it, what's coming up in your mind that you need to see in terms of information to help you make an educated decision to move forward with something like this?
Um, well, I guess it's just like one of those things, just like with anything really, you just got to make sure that this is the right step
Okay, and do you feel
that
like
you
it is?
take. It's a big investment. Yeah, I feel like absolutely this is, I've been wanting to learn more about this, and I appreciate your time making me more educated on this. But yeah, just have a bit of a think on, um, the money and that sort of stuff.
Cool. Okay, well, look, I suppose it'd be good to kind of understand, just based on everything we've covered today anyway, do you feel like becoming a remote high ticket closer is something you definitely want to do?
Yeah, it's definitely something I want to do. It's just, you
And
know,
I suppose, do you feel like we would be the right people to help get you there, based on everything we've
yeah,
covered?
it definitely sounds like it, mate. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like we've got on really, really well on this
Yeah,
call together.
I've, I've enjoyed
And
it.
it's not like I've gone to anyone else or anything. It's I'm sure there are people out there, but I have followed you on your page for a little while, and it's you make some funny videos, and it's always yeah, it's always quite relatable and stuff. But you know, I got with another one on the way, and then this expense coming out. I just want to make sure that this is kind of like a guaranteed thing that is going to work, which I guess kind of poses another question, like, what if I do all of this? What if I do all the training and in the end I just don't get hired? Like that would be a huge loss for me. Is there like a bit of a guarantee in place? What does that look like?
Cool. Okay, well, in terms of like a guarantee, what is it that you're looking for?
That safety net that if this don't work out, that you know that's kind of where it is. It's not like it's not about maybe getting the money back. It's just whether I have the guarantee on um, getting a job. Although putting all the time and effort in and putting the money in and then not being able to get a job will again will be a 5 grand
Yeah,
loss. So
yeah, 100%. I agree, and hopefully that shouldn't be the case. It won't be the case. I suppose one thing I would have to ask you then is if you do come in, well, when you come in, are you 100% going to do everything in your power to make it work, i.e., join the weekly calls, go through the modules, ask the questions that you need to ask, apply for take minimum 3 to 5 job interviews? Are you going to do all of that?
yeah, yeah, totally, mate. I'm hungry to learn. I'm not shy of taking job interviews. I could do all of that. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Then I can guarantee it'll work. The only reason I can say that is if you come through and you follow the process correctly and you follow each stage of the process correctly, I can guarantee you'll learn the remote space and you'll land an offer. The one thing I can't guarantee is if you come in, you half-ass it, you don't join the weekly calls, you don't go through the modules, which we can track on the back end, basically. You don't apply for the jobs, you're not gonna get an offer. Now, one thing I can
Yeah,
tell you is if you do everything correctly, and we track everything like smart system that we've got, and you don't get an offer within, dare I say, 90 days, we'll continue to work with you free of charge until you do or issue you a full refund. That's how confident we are.
oh, okay, so
Yeah, yeah, we
you
do
do.
that, but it's contingent that you follow the process step
Oh
by.
yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah. Understood. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair play. Uh, Look, Santino, everything sounds really, really good. I've never really been the guy to make a decision on the spot. You know,
Cool.
I just thought it'd be one of those things where I just take a bit of time and have a think on it.
Cool, that's fine. Again, sorry to ask again. Is becoming a closer something, a high ticket remote closer something you definitely
But
want?
it's all I've been doing the research on. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I'd like to do.
But can I ask, how long is it that you've wanted to replace your current job, earn more money, and have like more time with your family? Like how long?
Yeah, probably this whole year, if I'm honest, mate. Yeah, yeah, this
Cool.
entire year, and we're now at the end of the year. So
Quite some time then.
yeah,
Cool. Well, look, I always say an on-the-spot decision, an impulsive decision is you go to town with your missus for a coffee. You see a pair of Jordans in the window of JD Sports. You had no intention of buying them. You go in, you buy them, and then you regret it next day because you can't buy food shopping.
yeah,
That's an
yeah. That's
impulsive
happened a few
decision.
times. Yeah, yeah.
Would you
That's yeah.
say,
You are right.
bearing in mind you've been thinking about this for nearly a year and you've been looking into it for some time, would you say it's an impulsive decision?
No, no, I wouldn't say it. And I know my missus has been like supporting me through this as well. She wants me to do it. She fully believes in me. So
Then what are we waiting for, mate?
um, it's just that if I'm totally honest, Anthony, it's just that 5 grand. Like I don't want to come across as like you know I'm willing to pay. I get I need to pay for a service. It's just wow. Like it's a bit of a I just don't know if I can stomach 5K. That's my only kind of thing that I feel like I might need to think about.
But let me ask you a final question then. I'll paint a little bit of a picture. My missus tells me I'm great at painting pictures. Let's say, for example, we're both billionaires. We're in Dubai on a yacht, surrounded by a load of beautiful women, sipping pina coladas. You had 5 grand sat there ready to go. You wouldn't miss it, and this is something 100% you want to do. Would you do it?
If money wasn't in the equation, yes, 100%, 100%,
So
instantly.
it's just a payment term then that we need to get down to.
Yeah, what do you mean? Sorry.
Well, it's just like the making it financially feasible for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me ask a question then. Is it a case that you've got the funds and you're a little bit uncertain about the investment, which I don't think it is? Is it a case that you've got some of it and it's working out the logistics of the rest? Or is it a case that you've got like none of it and we need to sell a kidney or something?
No, no, it's not that, mate. No. I've got money, I've got a bit of savings behind me. But it's just with that newborn, you just
You
want
don't
to
want to
have
risk
that
it.
support for your family, if you know what I mean. I don't just want to kind of like spend it all away and just kind of be like left in a very, very vulnerable position, all things considered. So
But
it's a case of that I have some of it. It's
how
just like the logistics of it, yeah.
how far away from the initial 5K would you say you're at?
Um, like I could easily do three, but I don't want to offend you.
That's all right. That's okay.
Like it's not that I think it's worth it. It's just I don't.
That's all you can physically afford, mate. Oh, I appreciate you being open and honest about that. Cool. Okay. Three is what you can do then, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you be able to do three and then a monthly to make up the other two? Like would like how much would you be able to do on a monthly basis?
Um, I could do if we was to do three, I could then do two payments of £1,000 as well.
Two payments of a grand.
Yeah, I could easily fit that in. Like I say, I'm not broke, mate. I am earning a bit of
It's
dough.
just making sure financially it works and it doesn't put you in
Yeah,
the, yeah, I get you.
yeah.
I get you.
Just that bit of breathing, if that makes sense.
So three and so it'll take you 2 months to get in, get trained, and get into an offer. And then we're going to need to help you once you're on the offer anyway as well. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can do that. But I can only do it if you do if we get you signed up and ready for tomorrow's onboarding now.
yeah, yeah, mate. I'd be well pleased with that. Like,
Yeah.
well and truly, if you was to be able to help me out on that, I'm ready to go. I am ready to go.
Cool. Okay. Well, how did you want to make payment? Did you want to do credit, debit card?
Yeah, just on my regular card, mate. I've just got one of those fintech accounts with Monzo, so
Nice. Cool. Okay. Well, what I'll do,
I think that's a
we
debit in it, or is it Mastercard?
yeah,
I
no, it's
don't
debit,
know.
it's debit, it's debit.
Yeah,
What we do is I'll send you a Stripe. We do everything on Stripe just because it's easier and it's all automated. I'll send you a Stripe link. I'll put it into the Zoom chat now.
yeah.
If you click on that,
Or maybe because my computer's a bit slow. You've been messaging me on WhatsApp the last couple of days, so
oh yeah, in the group chat, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
in the group chat. Yeah, could you send it on there?
Yeah, I'll send it on there now, and then once you make that payment, let me know, and then I'll send you a receipt for confirmation. And then I'll just need to take some details off you to get you registered onto the onboarding, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
I'll,
Perfect. Let's do that thing.
I'll just put that into the Zoom, into the WhatsApp chat now.
Yeah, you want me to fill
Yeah,
this out now? Just give me one quick second, mate.
and then I'll send you a separate link to set up the monthlies as well. And that'll just debit you in 2 months' time. For the next 2 months, basically.
Yeah. What date is that going to be the next one?
I can add like a 30-day, 40-day, 50-day free trial. What date do you need?
Um, Usually my payments come out on the 15th of every month, but it's the 17th today
Should we do
of
the
November. Do, is it too much to ask for if we was to do like the 10th of January? I know that's like,
that would be a
no,
bit too, yeah, that would be a bit too much.
okay.
Best
No,
off.
we can do next month. We can do next month.
Let's do 30 days from today.
Yeah, so 17th of next
Yeah,
month
I'll
then.
do 30 days from today.
Okay,
Just because
fine.
we've still got staff to pay and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, that's fine, mate. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let me just fill this out real quick.
Let me know once that's done your side.
Just adding in the 16-digit card number, mate. 1 second.
Take your time. You got much on for the rest of the day?
Yeah, no, not much, mate. Just gonna spend a bit of time with the kids today, if I'm honest.
The day off school?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Nice. Nice. When's the new one due?
Any day now, mate. Yeah, any day
Really?
now. Yeah.
You all prepared?
As much as I can be. Sorry, mate. This is just saying. I think the account's blocked my card. Hang on 1 second. Um,
Right.
usually
I
does
might
this. I've got another one on Starlink. Hang on one second. Let me just move
try
that.
that.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Okay, CVC code. Continue. Just got to approve it in the account.
Take your time.
Approved. It says redirecting. Yeah, it says confirmed.
Cool. Give me 1
Yeah.
second.
Do you want me to screenshot this?
No. It'll come up my side. I'll send you a receipt. Spare me 1 sec. Yeah, that's come through. Sending you a receipt now. You should receive a receipt in a second. Let me know if that'll come through to your email that you've put in.
Yeah, is it that one with gmail.com, yeah?
Is it all right? But yeah, I've got the
Yeah.
Gmail one. Yeah. Cool. Has that come through?
Nope.
Give it a check your junk.
That's a good one. Hang on, let me check.
No worries.
Oh, there it is.
Wicked.
Yeah,
Cool.
all good. All good.
Wicked.
All good.
So what's going to happen there, Charlie, is you're going to receive. So am I cool to use that email for like setting you up and getting you onto the onboarding?
Yeah, that's like my main email stuff. Yeah, so use that one.
Cool. Are you okay just to text me? I've got it here on the system, but I just need confirmation. Are you okay to text me your full name? And I've got that email. I'll use that. We're in the WhatsApp group anyway. If you can just text that over to me. What's going to happen there? You're going to receive logins for our online school community. That's
Right.
where the modules are held, the weekly calls are held. We do like meetups every few months as well, so you'll be invited to them. And you'll also receive details via the school community for the onboarding for tomorrow at 7 p.m. That's where you'll jump on with one of our onboarding specialists who is basically going to get you onboarded, set up, and get you working through the modules so we can basically get you up and running and closing.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
any
It
questions
feels
for
like a
me?
bit of like a weight off my chest, mate. Like
Mate,
I,
one
I
thing.
feel like I'm gonna have a wicked day with the kids today. I don't know. I just feel good about this, mate. So I appreciate you. I do appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you joining. One thing I'll say is, as long as you follow the process that we lay out for you, I can categorically guarantee you're going to change your life and get a remote offer and get earning. So, yeah, that's what I recommend. Any questions for me while you've got me, Charlie?
No, mate. I think that's it. I guess I'll probably have questions tomorrow on the onboarding. But that's fine.
I host all the weekly calls as well, by the way, so I'll be there
Yeah.
supporting you as well.
Perfect. Yeah.
Um,
Lovely. So you're basically gonna be my coach then.
basically.
Nice. Wicked.
So yeah, mate, I suppose it was really, really good meeting you. Really looking forward to helping. And I suppose before I leave you, one final thing. Welcome to Closers Academy.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Santino. I appreciate you and appreciate your time today.
No worries.
Um, and yeah, mate, I'm hoping that I'll be taking this places.
Mate, you will, 100%. Let's get you up and running, let's get you earning, and let's make it happen.
Wonderful. All right, mate. Well, wish you all the best, and I guess I'll see you on the on the calls.
See you on the call. See you.
Cheers, mate.
Catch you tomorrow. See you later. Bye bye.
Yeah, wicked.